Broke single dad buys diapers with last dollar, the lonely CEO behind him says, "I'll take them all." Jason stood at the checkout counter clutching a small pack of diapers in his hands. His palms were sweaty, his chest tight, and his wallet felt emptier than it had in months. He had counted and recounted the crumpled bills and coins in his pocket, just enough for this one pack. His baby girl, Emily, needed them tonight. She had been sick, crying through the night, and Jason knew this was the last thing he could afford. Rent was already overdue. His gas tank was nearly empty. His fridge held little more than milk and bread. But diapers, he couldn't let his daughter go without them. The cashier scanned the pack, and Jason slid his final dollar bills across the counter. He forced a smile, though shame gnawed at him. He could feel the stares of the people in line behind him, the impatience, the sighs. He didn't turn around. He couldn't bear it. But one man did not sigh. One man studied Jason with quiet intensity. His name was Richard Hayes, a man known in the corporate world as a powerful CEO. He was dressed in a tailored suit, his wristwatch gleaming, his appearance pristine. To everyone around, Richard looked like a man who had everything. Yet, as he stood in that grocery line behind a broke single dad, he felt an ache in his chest. An ache of recognition. An ache of memory. Jason thanked the cashier, picked up the small bag, and whispered a soft prayer under his breath that Emily would sleep tonight. But before he could step away, a deep voice broke through the air. "I'll take them all." Jason froze, unsure if he heard correctly. He turned, and the stranger in the suit stepped forward. Richard's eyes softened as he nodded toward the shelves of diapers. "Every box, every pack. I'll pay for them." The cashier looked confused. Jason blinked, his throat tightening. "Sir, you don't have to." But Richard raised his hand gently. "I know I don't have to. I want to." The people in line grew silent, watching. The cashier called for assistance as workers rushed to pull every diaper pack from the shelves. Jason stood in stunned disbelief, his body trembling. "Why would you do this, for me? You don't even know me." Richard inhaled slowly, his gaze far away for a moment. "I used to stand where you're standing," he admitted. "Many years ago, I was a young father too. My wife was sick, and I had nothing, no money, no job, just a baby in my arms and a prayer in my heart. Someone, a stranger, bought me diapers when I couldn't. That moment, it changed me. I promised myself that if I ever had the means, I'd be that stranger for someone else." Jason's eyes burned with tears. His knees felt weak. The entire store seemed to vanish as he clutched the small bag in his hand and looked at the mountain of diapers piling on the counter. "I don't know what to say." "Just take care of your little girl," Richard said softly. "That's more than enough." Jason swallowed hard, emotion choking his words. "I've been trying. Ever since her mother left, it's just been me. Some days, feel like I'm failing her." Richard placed a firm hand on his shoulder. "Listen to me. You're not failing. You're showing up. That's what makes you a father. And sometimes, showing up is the bravest thing a man can do." The word struck Jason's heart like lightning. His tears spilled freely now, but he didn't care. He nodded, clutching the bag closer, as if holding on to hope itself. The cashier finished ringing up the dozens of diaper packs. Richard paid without hesitation, then arranged for them to be delivered to Jason's apartment. Before leaving, he handed Jason his business card. "If you ever need a job, call me. I built my company from nothing, but men like you are the kind of foundation that keep it standing strong." Jason looked at the card, stunned. "You'd give me a chance?" "I'd be honored to," Richard said with a faint smile. As Jason walked out of the store that evening, the weight on his shoulders felt lighter than it had in years. He looked up at the night sky, whispered a thank you, and kissed his daughter's tiny forehead when he returned home. For the first time in a long time, he believed tomorrow might actually be better. And Richard, as he drove back to his lonely penthouse, felt something stir within him too. For all his wealth, all his success, it was not power or profit that filled the emptiness in his chest, it was the simple act of giving, of remembering where he came from, and of lifting someone else just as he had once been lifted. That night, two men, one broke, one wealthy, went to bed with hearts full of something far greater than money. Hope. Humanity. The quiet truth that kindness, when shared, has the power to change everything.